Welcome to this month's newsletter. Today is March 29th, 2021. We're still looking at bullish charts here, looking at the S&P 500. Notice at this point that the Kijun is going to go flat for at least another month until these lows start coming up. So Kijun is going to go flat here. We know that the Kijun is a strong price magnet. There's always a chance it could come down and test the Kijun as support, but until they at least close it, until the bears are strong enough to close it below the Tenkan, we can't think of them going down to the Kijun. So the Tenkan is the first test. They have been holding the Tenkan back here, so continue to hold bullish positions at this time, but obviously keep that in mind that we have had a pretty strong rally from last March. This one probably lends itself to some consolidation, if not a downtrend. But at this point, things are still looking bullish. I would continue to hold bullish positions. NASDAQ, excuse me. NASDAQ is in a little bit of a tricky situation here. They're below the Tenkan, and they're still going to hold a flat Kijun for another month. So there's a good chance this one could come down and test the Kijun as support. Also notice that if they drag this sideways, Chicago is going to bump into these candles, and that's a cause of concern. So again, still bullish over the long term because we are looking at the weekly charts here. Excuse me. Let's go down to the daily. Daily, definitely this one below the Kumo and Chicago below the candles, so there is bearish, but we are bullish on the weekly. So again, conflicting signals here, but I would continue to hold bullish positions, maybe more in the cyclicals than in the technical ones, even though some of them, as we'll see, are looking pretty strong. Looking at gold here, nothing there. The Kijun is acting as resistance. Continue to hold short positions here, at least first test of these lows. If you look at the weekly charts, weekly charts, we are below the Kumo, and this one could be heading down. At least maybe that would be a test of around the 1560 area on the weekly charts. Oil is, as you can see, we're above the Tenkan. It's holding the flat Tenkan as support, so we are bullish on this one. Kijun, still another month for the Kijun to start coming up as support. So, but this one is setting up for the next move high. The dollar, looking at UUP, they are now above the Tenkan and the Kijun. Notice that Chicago is going to bump into these candles, might provide some resistance there. But if they drag it sideways, Chicago will go free here in a few weeks. This one could be heading higher, so the dollar could be heading higher. Probably test these span B averages. And looking at Google weekly looks pretty good, setting up on the Tenkan here. Would not be surprised to see this one continue to go higher. Notice we had a nice Chicago breakout back here, and then it's nicely holding the Kijun all the way up. Another stock, Facebook, is looking good here. This one, though, if they consolidate a little sideways, there is a good chance that Chicago is going to bump here, and then they'll do a Chicago breakout. So definitely want to keep this on the buy list for a nice breakout. Netflix, on the other hand, I would avoid at this time. It just Chicago caught in this congestion area. Really nothing to do here until the picture improves. And last one to look at, Tesla. This one is in a dicey situation here now that it's below the Kijun. I would definitely not want to be a buyer. Maybe try a short position here, at least to these lows, if not down to the 500 area. So definitely don't want to be buying down here. You want to buy it above the Tenkan, and once it sets up here, I would look for it to at least try these low levels. That'll be it.